Hey guys, namaste. Long time no see. Wish you a very happy 2019, and today I have a very interesting video for you. Recently, I went to Dubai for a week, and this was the second time I went to Dubai solely for shopping. So, this is basically going to be a three-part video. So, the first part is going to be everything about my experience and how I booked the tickets and accommodation and my shopping experience. The second part is going to be what I shop, like everything except for my clothing and accessories, and clothing and accessories are going to be on the in the third video. So the first thing I would like to say that I booked my tickets from the 26th of December to the 2nd of January. Dubai Shopping Festival began on 26th of December, and ever since I'd heard about it, I really wanted to visit Dubai during that time and just see what all the hype is about. So basically, Dubai Shopping Festival is a period of around 1 month when all the stores and all the malls in Dubai have a sale going on. So either they have some offers or discounts or a lot of promotions going on. So it's a good time to go there and shop. Since I was so bent on shopping, I really wanted to save on the travel and accommodation. I booked my tickets, I think, 8 months before the trip, and that was around in May or something. I booked my airline tickets from kayak.com. So that's a site which gives you really affordable options. You just give them the tentative or the fixed dates, and they'll give you like a good combos of which airlines you want to go with. So I wanted to experience the Emirates at least one way, so I put that in my option, and second option I was very flexible with. So my return flight was Fly Dubai. So the Emirates experience was of course very great, and Fly Dubai, they're a bit stringent with their luggage allowance. So I felt you should just check that, because if you're planning on shopping, you really need to have a good luggage allowance. So they had 30 kg in check-in and 7 kg in hand. The hand luggage was kind of flexible, and they did not serve food on flight. But all in all, Fly Dubai was a great experience for me. My flight cost me around 23 to 25K per person for the return thing, and I booked the visa through an agent. Now we come to the accommodation. Dubai is very famous for hotel apartments. So these are basically kind of hotels, but they have a drawing room and a kitchen so that you can maybe cook for some time. And it's basically like an apartment, but they do have a sort of room service. So they clean your rooms and the washrooms. And I experienced that in the first visit, but I personally prefer the hotel experience. Now hotels during the Dubai Shopping Festival get really expensive, so even hotels that usually would cost you 5 to 6K per day were costing me around 13 to 14K. So I really searched a lot, and I came across this hotel called Hayat Place in a place called Al Rika. So the advantages of this hotel were that it's very close to the airport and the metro station, and it had good reviews on Go. So I went ahead with booking it, and it was a non-refundable booking, and I was really skeptical, like what if I cancel my plan somehow, or like the hotel is not that good. But fortunately the rooms were really good. I'll just attach a pic somewhere over here for you to see. And their breakfast buffet is really great, so they do have some Indian options, and they have eggs made to order, like the omelette, like however you like it. And one good thing about Dubai is that Indians will not have a problem language wise anywhere, so people either speak Hindi or English, and sometimes even Punjabi. So communication is never a problem, and people are really helpful out there. But the one thing I felt was that in places apart from Bar Dubai, finding vegetarian Indian food was a challenge kind of, because I used to get that non-veg smell in even the vegetarian food. So if you really want to have Indian like food with the Indian smell, if you know what I mean, then you can go to restaurants in Bar Dubai. And I would like to mention one specific restaurant which I went to during my trip. It was Chin Chow's. So the name may sound very Chinese, but it was Desi Chinese. So next we come to what places to shop or visit for shopping. So I personally visited three malls. So the first one is the Mall of Emirates. The second one is the Dubai Mall, and the third one is Data City Center. I personally found Data City Center most aligned with my shopping style. Like I like relatively less crowded malls, and it had a lot of stores. So it's not something like you'll have to compromise on the stores. I spent entire 2 days shopping in that mall, and I still could not cover all the stores. But I'd like to mention that if you want to go for the very high-end brands like Gucci, Prada, Cartier, or Van Cleef Arpels, you must visit the Mall of Emirates and the Dubai Mall. So the Mall of Emirates was the first mall I visited in Dubai, and it was really, really crowded. Like, it's so intimidating. Like, every store is so filled with people. So I personally did not enjoy that shopping experience, but I did shop a bit from there. The next mall is Dubai Mall. So the Dubai Mall is everything in a mall, but it's huge. So if you are in for walking, and I feel you'll at least take 3 to 4 days to cover the entire mall. The good thing about Dubai is all the three malls have metro stations dedicated to the malls. So I usually travel through metro because I personally found the cabs very expensive. So the minimum fare is 240 rupees, that's 12 dirhams. And if you want to travel like far off distances, so it gets really expensive. And I wanted to cut off on any excessive cost. And if you want to go to the Gold and Diamond Park, which is basically an entire complex dedicated to jewelry stores, like definitely Dubai and gold is like
what do you say? You have to buy gold when you're in Dubai.
so the metro station close to the Golden Diamond Park is the first Abu Dhabi bank, and it's just right opposite the Golden Diamond Park. There's this Meena Bazaar, which is also very famous for gold. So if you like very delicate designs, which are not very like like shine in your eye kind of designs, so you must visit Golden Diamond Park. And I would personally suggest you this a store called Kara, from where I got one jewelry this time. And now, when it comes to shopping, despite the discounts and promotions going on out there, I found many things really expensive. So the Dubai festival is definitely the best time to go there, because at least you can find it close to what you can call affordable. But the high-end brands do not have discounts going on. And if you're shopping and like you're shopping for the entire day, my mom and I, we carried a trolley bag. For example, we shop from Sephora. So then we used to just put that shopping bag inside a trolley and then travel with that, because carrying all those heavy shopping bags and then managing like going through the clothes and collections is really tiring. Second, I would like to suggest you that do carry water bottles with you, because none of the restaurants serve you water, and water over there is more expensive than fuel. So we used to buy 5 liter water containers from the supermarket, and we used to refill bottles. We used to keep 2 to 3 half-liter bottles with us, and that would keep us going throughout the day. Since I had planned this trip 8 months before, I had done a lot of research on Dubai. So basically, I had watched a lot of haul videos, like researched a lot about the mall maps on Google, and I downloaded the Dubai Mall app. Like, I wanted to know which store to go to, because I did not want to waste my time in Dubai, like searching for stores or places to shop. Apart from that, most of the tourist packages will have all the touristy places like the Atlantis and the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Al Arab. But I would like to suggest two places where I went this time and I really loved the experience. So the first one was a place called La Mer. I'd never heard of it. Actually, I was meeting my friends over there and they invited us there. And the place is beautiful. It's basically a place where they have a lot of restaurants. So you have a beachside like atmosphere, and they have beautiful lights, and that's like very amazing. The second place I would like to suggest is the Global Village. So basically, it's a huge like property. You can consider it like a Dubai version of Universal Studios. Their concept is that the Global Village has places dedicated to each country. For example, India, China, Turkey, and they have the like local handicrafts, food, and ambience of each country. I actually felt like I visited those countries. So you need an entire day to visit it. It starts at 4 p.m. and it ends at 12 p.m. So in 8 hours, you have to visit all the countries. And I was personally not able to do that. But weather-wise, December and January, I think, are the best months to visit Dubai, because the climate is really pleasant. It's windy and it's cool. You can just carry maybe a shawl or light jacket with you, so that whenever you feel chilly, you can use that. And yeah, I also spent my New Year's in Dubai. The biggest attraction in Dubai is the fireworks at Burj Khalifa, and the crowd is crazy. For huge distances, people were just waiting to watch the Burj Khalifa, since it's visible from very far off places. And they just shut the metros and everything. But the fireworks were beautiful. I'd like to mention one more thing. So there's this restaurant called the Cheesecake Factory, which is basically endorsed by the Big Bang Theory, and I was really excited to go there because I wanted to know how the cheesecake tasted. So in the Mall of the Emirates and the Dubai Mall, both of the malls have the Cheesecake Factory, and it was good. It was expensive, but it was good. And my meal consisting of one pasta, a burger. It was a huge burger and fries, and one cheesecake cost me around 3,000 rupees. So you can definitely go there once and just get the entire experience, the ambience, and everything. And I think I've spoken enough, and I'll keep mentioning few more points as I get along with my shopping haul. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you have any queries or suggestions, please mention them down in the comment box. So yeah, see you later.